Hey everybody, how are you? Hope you had an excellent weekend. Um, what are we going to do? We are doing PE4 Unit 2 Part 1. Woo! How exciting! So, um, as usual, hope everybody is safe and well and happy. If you're feeling lonely or you're feeling like exhausted because of the coronavirus, you can text me or talk to me, but not after not 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 after 10 a.m. Okay, 10 p.m. Sorry, 10 p.m. Hope everybody had a nice Easter. Okay, those of you that celebrate Easter. Firstly, as always, have you done your Moodle? Yes. Secondly, did you get your book? Okay, right. So, as usual, go through the vocabulary that you don't recognise or the phrases you don't recognise. We're doing page 17 to page 20 today. Okay, so if you don't recognise any of the vocabulary, pause this video, get it done. Okay. Yes, that's that. There was something else I was going to say and I forgot. Why do I do that? Okay, we're back again. Another slide. We're going to practice reading as usual. We're going to be introducing a photograph and describing positions and places and prepositions of place. Okay, prepositions of place are very important for native language, English language speakers. Also, if you haven't done already, check out my prepositions video on YouTube. It is what can only be described as a marvel. Did you like that joke? It was a good one, wasn't it? It's marvellous. It's great. No, seriously. Check it out. Prepositions video. Go check it out, dude. Okay. What we're going to do next? We're going to do the next slide. 1 second, please. So, talking about people, places, and prepositions is very helpful for improving our vocabulary. Oh yes it is. Yes, I know you don't believe it, but yes it is. So, describing a photograph reveals how much vocabulary you know as well as your ability to use vocabulary in context. Okay, so not only is it important to have a certain knowledge of vocabulary, it is also important to be able to use it correctly. Or you might as well just talk in random words, like Donald Trump. Just make word salads, right? I love that phrase, word salads. Yes, I love it. Right, we'll just pause this a minute. Right, and we came back. So, describing photos or photographs. Okay, remember that it's a f, not a p. Okay, so they're not photos, they're photos. Photographs. Okay, photographs. So, first question: what are they buying? Where are they shopping? What is their relationship? Describe them. Yeah. Other questions possibly were what kind of shop are they in? Yes. Uh, you know, you have to look at the photograph to get a sense of everything in the picture and where it is in relation to everything else. Okay, so things like how are they feeling? Yes, what are their emotions? Okay, I think they're tomatoes that they're buying. I'm pretty sure they're big ones if they are, but they're like more like onions. Okay, pause. We came back. We came back. Okay, so workplace. Okay, workplace. So look at the picture. Who are the people? Yeah. Where are they in relation to each other? How do they feel? How do you think they feel? And what kind of workplace is it? What kind of job do they do? Yes. So, if you look at the environment, the place where they are and what they are doing, you can kind of guess what kind of job they're doing, and then maybe what is happening in the picture. Yes, so for example, I would definitely say that they are work colleagues. Yes. I think the guy in the middle could be the boss, maybe. So the boss is sat down. Look at his shape of his body and how he is sitting. Okay, so the one on his right is a work colleague, and the one on the left is his other work colleague, and they're pointing something out. But the guy in the middle, he's got his arms folded and he isn't smiling. He doesn't seem convinced about he doesn't seem happy about what they are talking about. Yeah, so they're trying to tell him how wonderful it's going to be, and then he doesn't seem very happy about it. Okay, I would say that it's obviously an office of some type, yeah, and I would say that it's an architect's office, because there's big kind of pictures with prints on. So I'm going to say architect's office. Okay, and they are architects. So okay, back again with another slide. Look at that picture. Isn't it wonderful? It's a beautiful, beautiful picture. These are not the same pictures that are in your book. I used different ones. Okay. Not because I wanted to show off or be different, I just thought it might be nice. Right, so this picture, I love this picture. I could imagine me doing that, and then I realised that really I don't like being on my own. So for about 10 minutes I would be okay, but then I would get very bored. So where do you think this picture is? Eh? Where do you think it is? Where do you think the picture was taken? Yeah, so where is the person? Yeah, what are they doing? They're not riding an elephant, are they? Right. And when you see this picture, okay, sorry, that was my phone. When you see this picture, what do you think? What comes into your brain? What do you imagine? Yeah, because this is why we use pictures, to make your brain work. Yes. So how does it make you feel? Yeah. How does it make you feel when you see that picture? Think about it. Write it down. Write it down. You can write it in Korean and then translate it into English. And okay, and then when you're thinking about that picture, you're sat there with your eyes closed, thinking about that picture, and you imagine you're the one who is stood on the board with a big paddle. And what can you hear? What can you smell? Yeah? What can you see? Yeah? How do your feet feel? So you're bringing your 5 senses into use, except maybe your taste. Maybe unless there's something that you can taste in the air. So at least 4 senses, sight, sound, smell, and touch. Okay, so think about those 4 senses. Yeah, and how do you feel when you see that picture? How do you feel, and what do you think when you could be in that picture? Yeah, this is why we like art. Yeah, because people draw pictures, and it makes us feel, different things. So, for instance, Salvador Dali and Picasso, they make us feel a kind of one way, and then say Monet and Gainsborough, they make us feel a different way. Yeah. And then you could say Vincent van Gogh, and he makes us feel a different way when we see his pictures. So they're all these pictures are meant to make us think, make us feel. I know, it's difficult. So then you want to describe them. That's where all the vocabulary comes in. Okay, next one. Okay, so this next picture, healthcare. Okay, so where do you think they are? Yes. Who is in the picture? What is their relationship? Yeah. What are they doing? How do they feel? And how do you feel when you see the picture? Yeah. So, for example, I imagine that is a nice retirement home kind of scene where the lady in white has gone to retire. Maybe she's not very healthy, but she needs looking after a little bit. And that other person that is with her is probably the right age to be her daughter, but she isn't her daughter, you can tell, because she's got the stethoscope and she's got the nurse's apron on. Yeah? So I don't think they're related, but they're both smiling and they're both happy. Yes? So maybe it's a relaxed environment, and maybe the young lady is just checking her to make sure she's okay. Yeah, maybe they know each other. Yeah, so, and I must admit, I do like that short white hair. I think I would like white hair when I get old. Right, okay. Well, older. Right, I will pause now. Okay, this is the last one, I think, if I remember rightly. Leisure activities. Okay, so what are they doing? What do you think is their relationship? And how do you feel? Oh, how do they feel? And how do you feel? Okay, so imagine, so they're obviously playing soccer in the park, yes, unless they have a very big garden, but they do have a picnic hamper and a picnic mat. So maybe they're father and daughter, and they've gone to the park for a picnic, and they're playing soccer, and they brought the dog with them, and it's a beautiful sunny day. They put the picnic underneath a nice big tree in the shade, and they look like they have a good relationship, a nice positive relationship. Yes, they look like they're having fun. And so, how do you feel when you see that picture? Yeah? How do you feel when you see that picture? Write it down. Yeah? So, it is good to think about our feelings. Do you not think? Okay, I'll just pause this one. Okay, so here we have, obviously this is education, it says here, but it's obviously a classroom setting. Okay, the teacher's a lot prettier than me, and but that is not important. What is important is you thinking about your own questions about this picture, and then thinking about the answers to your own questions. Yes, and then you can write those down. There's another few pictures to go after this. I think it's I think there is 3 more slides. Okay, 1, 2, and that's it. Right, so now we are on what page we on in the book. We are on page 18 in the book. Okay, so you have to match the pictures with the vocabulary at the top. So this is easy, so I'm going to do it for you. Matching context with pictures. So the first picture, okay, just let me do this. I can do this. This is all technical for me, but I can do this, I think. What colour would you like? I think I'd like a blue one. Okay. So this picture here, we'll call it number 1. Has got a doctor in it. Yes. Ooh. And this is a clinic. They're in a clinic, yeah. So that's clinic done and doctor. So this next picture, picture number 2. Ooh. Yes, I know. It looks like a backward S, but it's a number 2. Or one little duck. Quack quack. Right, we'll do it into a duck, just to make you happy. Okay. I know. I didn't know I couldn't draw either. There you go. Oh, there's his eye. Right. There you go. Oh, does he want a beak? Is that a beak? Yeah, there you go. A beak. Okay, so number 2 is obviously a display window here. Yeah, this is a display window, and the people in the picture are shoppers, of course. Okay, shoppers. Okay, number 3. There you go, number 3. These are obviously what? They're chefs, of course, yes. And where do chefs work? They work, where do they work? They work in the kitchen, of course. Yes? Okay. I wouldn't want to eat that. It doesn't look very nice. Okay. This is picture number 4. Okay. Picture number 4. And this is children and a traffic officer. Yes? Here's the little kids. Yes? And this guy is a traffic officer, because we can tell that because there's a car here and he's telling this person to stay back, and he's got an orange vest on. Yes, so we know what this is. Right. Then this one, picture number 5. Picture number 5 is a journalist. Yeah, she's a journalist. She's got a microphone in her hand. Yeah, and then this is a recording studio. Yeah. So we can get rid of that too. But if you notice, we've got a word spare. Yeah. So outdoors. Picture number 1 is indoors. Yes. Picture number 2 is indoors. Picture number 3, indoors. Picture number 5, indoors. So picture number 4 must be outdoors too. Okay, right, that's finished. Did you like all the little squiggles? Okay, next picture. So these pictures, okay, it says here, before getting into detail, it's a good idea to name the context of the photograph. This is a photograph of, this is a photograph of, yes, this is a photograph of, and this is a photograph of a barista, yes. So, right, so that's that. You can read that at your leisure. I will move on to the next picture. Okay, so describing position. We use prepositions of place to describe where people and objects are relative to the photograph or relative to each other. Okay, so we need to go on to look at this, learn the vocabulary. Okay, this one, learn this vocabulary here and here, or study it at least, and then we'll go on to the next slide. Right, so describing positions. Okay, right, look at these. Okay, study it. I'm not going to talk my way through that. Okay, next slide. Okay, oh, let's practice. Yes, okay, so I've had to write these down because some of them are incorrect. Right, so whilst I remember, don't forget the prepositions video I put on YouTube before. Okay, right, so number 1, there are many vegetables on this here. Let me just change it. I didn't do this. This is in your book, so I'm just going to cross that out, and then we're going to put the. Why is it the? Somebody tell me why it is the and not a, not an a. Because there is only one table in the picture. Okay, so it is the table in the what? Where is the picture in relation to the table in the picture in relation to other people and things? It is in the foreground. Okay, foreground. So this is, I'm going to cross it out, I'm not going to write it. Okay, foreground. So that's number 1. I'll put a number 1 next to it. There. Number 2. This is also wrong. Somebody doesn't know their left from the right who wrote this book. Okay, so number 2. To the right of the girl. Okay, to the right. But here, where is it? I've lost it. Here. No, it's gone again. Oh, I can do it with my finger anyway. So, it says here to the left, okay? But it is not. It is to the left, to the right. Because this little girl here, if you notice, just let me find the pointer. There you go, again. No, let's change the pointer. There you go. Right, so if you notice this little girl, this is her right arm, yes? So to the right, okay, to the right of the little girl is a woman cutting vegetables, yes? So it is not to the left, it is to the right. Okay, and I'm not very good at writing with the mouse. Okay, nice little cherry on top. Right, so to the right, okay, of this little girl is a woman, over here, chopping the vegetables or cutting the vegetables. Okay, so it's a good job I'm awake. That's number 2. Number 3, there are cabinets and you have a choice of top left, in the background, between or behind. Okay, and the cabinets are behind. Okay, they are behind the people. Okay, there are cabinets behind this lady, this little girl, and this man here. So just behind. Okay, and that's number 3. And I've got to do that to find the mouse. Right, so that's number 3. Number 4. The girl is standing. Where is the girl standing? Here's the little girl. Oops. Where's she standing? She's standing between, yeah? This woman and this man. She's standing between them. And so you could say she's standing in the middle, but between is better. Okay, so that is number 4. And then number 5, there are 2 glass doors. Where? In the background. Okay, in the background. There. Okay, so that's number 5. Oops, there we go. Number 5. And then number 6, top left corner. Here. Here they are. So 3 white ceramic cups in the top left corner. Number 6. Okay, so the next 3 slides Okay, you can do. There's you can write the questions and then write the answers. Please do it. Don't just not do it. Do it, please. It is the only way that you can learn. Okay. Okay. So, as you probably know, native English language speakers love prepositions. We love prepositions. Love, 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 love prepositions. Okay, because of the way English is used. English is a very exact language. We need everything to be correct. Okay, or we don't work very well. Okay, whereas Korean is contextual language, English is not a contextual language. Okay, so we expect someone to say exactly what they mean. So precision is everything. Seriously, you've got to be good with prepositions if you want to be a good English speaker. You need to be good at prepositions. It is no good just doing the vocabulary, doing the grammar, without doing the prepositions. And I would say prepositions are more important than idioms. Okay, you can use the English language without idioms. Okay, but really it is difficult to use the English language without prepositions. Okay, so I would say this unit is important. Okay, and now I'm going to say goodbye and good night, because it is 9:15 p.m. Okay, so thank you, good night, and sweet dreams. Bye.